It was a good crack.
Good crunch.
No fizz. This is they're called Moment. Sparkling adaptogens and botanical drink. Drink your meditation. This is the lychee mint. 0 sugar, really clean ingredients. A little bit of green tea.
It's like L-theanine, ashwagandha, like one of those type of drinks. An elixir.
An elixir, if you will.
Good?
I need it to be more carbonated.
Oh, I like it.
The flavors, I love it.
I love
the
that.
flavor's great. But you know what I mean? It
A little bit, yeah.
maybe
but I'm
because
okay
like
with it.
I'm expecting, because it's called a sparkling drink.
You thought it was going to be like spicy.
Yeah.
That's delicious though. Great flavor. I would love that as like a
Ooh.
martini flavor. That's really good.
Yeah, this would be like a good mixer.
Mm-hmm.
The lychee.
I have it's called Gold Thread Plant-Based Tonics Turmeric Radiance. It reduces inflammation and optimizes digestion, which is great because we just had Chipotle.
Yeah, we did.
Heck of stuff. Ginger root, turmeric, orange peel, lemongrass, cinnamon chips. Okay. Cardamom, coriander, cloves, and Madagascar vanilla. 14,000 milligrams of whole herbs slow brewed to perfection.
Wow, that's a lot.
Who counted them? 1, 2.
The little
I gotta start
flecks
over.
of herb.
Yeah, for real.
It has like little floaties, so you know it's for real.
Ooh.
Good.
It tastes like those little tonics. The one that I
The
almost
little
got.
ones.
That's good. That's very good. I like the vanilla in it.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's really nice.
That
Delish.
It tastes like it would be at like a speakeasy brew place. You know what I mean?
I totally know what you mean. And no sugar.
No sugar?
No sugar. I already feel less inflamed.
Actually? Whoa. I feel calm, clear, and like I have vitality.
Vital.
I'm vital.
I am vital.
I am a vital.
That's a good mantra. I am vital.
You should write your own mantra book.
I have a lot. There's one that I learned recently that said, you're deserving of rest. It's in your birthright to rest.
Oh, I saw that. Someone.
I said it in a TikTok.
Oh, okay.
You follow me on TikTok?
Maybe.
I didn't know I could feel like that.
I do watch your TikToks, your vlog. You're popping off with your vlogs.
I'm popping off, sis. Millions of views. Literally, watch out.
Well, you've been consistent.
Someone. Yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it. It's
Love
nice.
to see it.
It's a lot more like relaxed than like a full YouTube video.
Yeah.
I like that I can just do it like on the spot and like not have to think about a whole produced kind of idea. I could film the moments in between the bigger moments.
Right. And it must be like a little bit cooler to edit something a little more lax.
Oh yeah, it's just so much easier all around. I get why people vlog on TikTok.
Yeah.
I get the hype now.
A TikTok vlogger.
I'm a little late to it, but I fucking get it. It's really nice.
Should I try it?
Yeah, it's fun.
What the hecking would I feel?
Be like, hey guys, this is Vixen.
Come here, girl.
Up here, please.
Her birthday just passed. She's officially 1 year old, you guys. She's acting like it. She's just a little know-it-all cat who's just spicy and demands attention. And I love her. And she's curious. And she's just the best cat.
She's so cute.
She still looks like a baby to me. She does that. She does this like frustration. I call it her frustration meow.
Yeah.
Where if you do anything or like you force her to like, I don't know, like sit a certain way, or if I pick her up, she'll do like her little frustration meow. Maybe it's just like, yeah,
It's
right.
so like,
Don't pick me up. But then she'll like lean into it. Like she almost likes it. Like, look, she's comfy now. I've been sitting out on my fire escape, and I opened the window yesterday and she was like super curious, looking out, and we let her out on there with us. And it was a little nerve-wracking for me.
Yeah.
I felt like I'm on the second floor, and I felt like she was eyeing some spots to jump, and it freaked me out. So I grabbed her by the neck and pull her inside.
Bring the neck.
Yeah.
I trust her. I think she'd be totally fine, dude.
She is
Cats are so smart.
She's very smart, and she'll hop up onto our dining table And it's taken her a while. Like she has been eyeing and like practicing her takeoff. She'll jump from our dining table to my kitchen island, which is about like a 3.5 foot jump for her.
Yeah.
And she sussed
it out and she knew it was safe enough to do. Like that's what cats do. Like they know how to like look at a situation, and even like their whiskers and stuff are there to like help them understand like the depth width. And I don't think she would just like jump off. I just don't. I don't.
I gave her so many treats for her birthday yesterday, and we gave her those like catnip joints, and we got her a whole bunch of toys, and she just had a fun packed day yesterday. She has been sleeping all day today.
She's tired. She's probably just like in a food coma too. Like
tons of treats.
I got her the Cheru sticks, the little like liquid cat treats, and she's had 2 within the past 24 hours. So like, yeah, she's just full. Yeah.
I've been watching this show. It's called Felicity. It came out in, I want to say like 99. And I kind of told you that I've been watching it, but I'm on season 1. So like, these are my thoughts so far. It is the most diabolical show that I have ever watched. I don't know. There's 4 seasons. Like I said, I'm on season 1. It starts with she's at her high school graduation, and she goes up to this guy who she narrates the show in the form of like she's talking to like an old mentor that she's had, or like an old teacher that she's had, and they talk back and forth to each other. So like, you know how some shows, each episode it'll be narrated, but like Sex and the City.
Right.
How it's her. So that's how this is. So she's talking during the episodes.
Got it.
And she's talking about how she has always had this crush on this guy, whatever. Goes up to him at high school graduation and is like, "Can you sign my yearbook?" And he's like, "Yeah, give me a minute." And he like sits down and signs like this really heartfelt thing in her yearbook. And it says like, "I've always like noticed you. I've always wanted to come up to you," shit like that. And she asks, "So where are you going to college?" And she like, her plan, her whole life was to go to Stanford. And he goes, "Oh, I'm going out to New York." And she's like, "Oh, okay, like maybe I'll see you around, like have a good summer." She applies to New York, goes, obviously gets in because like she's the brains, right?
Yeah.
She looks up the face you're making, Kristen. She looks up his college application and like learns about him and uses what's in his college application to like get to know him more. And she applies.
Genius.
Right. She applies, gets in, she goes, she like quote unquote runs into him and like literally she's a stalker.
It's like kind of, well, maybe not exactly the same, but it's like kind of like Legally Blonde. Like granted she's already dating him.
Yeah.
But how she like goes there and just to like get him back. I don't know.
Right. It's honestly like the whole premise of the show is so it's so weird because it's hilarious. Like the writing is so good.
It's supposed to be funny.
Well, there's no laugh track. So a lot of the times I'm watching it, I'm like, is this literally satire? Like
it's also like that era of shows.
It
some of
is.
the shit they got away with, I'm like, that would just not fly today. Yeah.
She's fully a stalker. She convinces her friend. Well, so her friend has a crush on him or like thinks he's cute and he thinks she's cute. And she like fully convinces her friend to like not talk to him.
Because she wants him.
Yeah. And there was one night where I think they all went out and the friend ended up going home with him. And she's like banging on the door. Literally is like, "You're my soulmate. I'm in love with you." And he's like, "You don't know me."
And she's like, "Yes, I do. I know this.
Well, yeah. So it comes out that she read his paper and he's like, "That's actually a lie. None of that happened." So in the paper, he lies about a brother that
I feel like a lot of college apps do this.
Yeah.
Ugh.
To like stand out. He lies about a brother that like died of brain cancer.
It's always a sob story to get into college, I swear.
Yep. But he admitted it to her and she's like, "I thought you had this brother. Like she like used that information, you know, to like connect with him.
Sure. And he's like, none of it's real.
Yep.
You're not connecting with anything.
Yep. And he's like, you don't even fucking know me. I literally wrote notes because like every episode is actually insane.
This makes me want to watch it.
Please. I'm so
what
hooked.
What made you click it?
I think I saw a TikTok
okay
about it, but I've seen the title before, so
I
was like,
recognize the show. I think my mom used to watch it.
yeah, you should ask her. There's one episode where they're slowly becoming friends, and she's helping him study for one of their classes, and they have a paper due, and he's like, hey, can you print this out for me? And she's like, yeah, I got it. I'll turn it in for you too. She like plugs in the disc to her computer.
Floppy disk.
Changes his essay.
Like knocked the wind out of me.
No, every episode. Literally like is reading through his essay, and you can see she highlights everything and then starts typing. Changes his essay, and he gets in trouble for like plagiarism. Yeah.
What was her motive? Like
to make him like
out?
No, to like make him sound smarter.
Ew.
Yeah.
Who wrote this?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Kristen, there's one episode. So like a couple weeks in, or like however long it takes for the show to pass, I don't know. I want to say like episode 10 or something. You can tell she starts to realize like, okay, like I'm not going to be with this guy. She's starting to make her own friend. She actually has like a boyfriend the last half of season 1. Okay. Yeah. But there's one episode where her childhood friend, they had like a fling at summer camp when she was 12, comes to New York with the sole purpose to kiss her.
Just to kiss her?
Just to kiss her.
It's a long flat. What?
Yes. They're from Palo Alto too.
That makes it even funny.
I know.
I was going to ask where they're from when she said Stanford. So like,
yeah, they're from Palo Alto.
It could have been Modesto. Like,
yep. So this guy comes to town. He is like knocking on all the dorms.
So funny.
He wrote this like letter to her about all of her like her old passions and all these things, and he's like, "You're my soulmate." So he's obsessed. Like 18? Yeah. He's obsessed with her. And so there's one point where she goes to the original guy. His name's Ben.
Okay.
Felicity goes to Ben and is like, hey, this might be a little weird, but like we both know I stalked you. I kind of want your help now because now I have a stalker.
What? And is he like, sure, I got you?
Yes. So he's like, so the guy who comes, I forget his name. Let's call him Josh, the 12-year-old crush. He comes to town and he keeps asking her like, let's sit down and have a conversation. There's even a point where she's in class taking a test and he's outside the door. Kristen, like
through the window.
Yes. Holding up a piece of paper that says, let's sit. It's so
let's sit?
That's what I'm saying. Like it felt like satire to me. Like it's like an ongoing bit. Some of these things, like these little pieces of the episodes.
Okay.
So like, I think there's a little bit of satire in there.
Yeah.
There's also, such a side note. There's also a character whose sole purpose is to like take down the RA, which is like
each floor has an RA.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So he's barbecuing in his dorm. He set up like a dish satellite. He starts
these are also like early 2000s.
Right. He's like, yes, he starts his own like hand model agency out of his dorm, and like literally every other episode it shows the RA like going into this guy's dorm and he's doing something crazy and he's like, bro, you can't be doing that. And it like weird side bit.
What? I feel like hand modeling was also a bit in the early 2000s.
It was, because Friends has like a full episode it's about
like it was just always like a callback. Mm-hmm. It was just like of the time,
always there. Yeah, maybe because it was like big in commercials and like QVC and shit.
You could argue it's just as relevant now, but nobody's talking about it.
Yeah, no one's doing it. When's the last time you met a hand model?
My old boss, McKenna. She was a hand model. Yeah,
that's crazy.
I mean, she's beautiful hands. I understand.
Quite the business.
Yeah.
Where was I? Let me get back to it.
The RA guy.
Yes, that side guy. But back to the guy Josh who comes. Yeah, let's sit. So she goes to Ben. She's like, look, I know I stalked you. What's it like? I need some advice. And he's like, I'll take care of it. I'll go and I'll talk to this guy. So she gives him the hotel that he's staying at. Ben pulls up, opens the door, and they look at each other and they go, hey, bro, what's up? Dab up. And like, they're homies. They're best friends from back in Palo Alto.
Oh, no.
Kristen, the end of this episode, the way that my jaw was on the floor.
A threesome.
No, so it's a two-parter.
Okay.
So they're like friends, and he goes back to Felicity and is like, listen, just hear the guy out. Like, he's really a good guy. And they're having a conversation in the street. He's like kind of like walking back, gets hit by a bus.
Oh my God. Does he die?
No. So the whole, like I said, it's a two-parter. The whole second episode, he's like in the hospital. They're all going to visit him. He's like in a coma.
Oh my God.
But then
a coma?
But then I don't mean to laugh, but it's actually
no, but like
fucking.
This is just whoa.
And this show, you would think it's not just a coming of age college show. Like every twist and turns.
What is this based on?
That's what I'm saying.
They took every crazy part of every story ever and put it in one show.
Yes. The end of the second episode, his fiance shows up. So he's engaged. And she's like, talking to Felicity. I know all about you. Like, he doesn't stop talking about you. He said he needed to come to New York to like squash everything and kiss you and get it out of the way to like see if you guys are actually soulmates or not. She was like I'm okay with this. It's all okay. I just need this phase to be over with, and I need to take my fiance home.
Imagine.
Hey,
will you marry me? Okay, now that I have a ring on your finger, I just want to go kiss my ex and make sure I want to be with them.
Not even ex, my 12-year-old.
Yeah, like my yearbook crush. Like,
it's
what?
So interesting.
What?
And like, so in the beginning, when she is like fully stalking Ben, everyone's like gaslighting Ben into saying like, just give her a chance. Like, she's cool. And she's like, if you look at these on paper, like, she is actually fully stalking
diverted
him.
Her goal in life.
Yes.
To like go to
and her parents were like, Stanford has been your goal forever. And of course the dad like went to Stanford, so she uses like, no dad, it was your goal.
Oh my God, yes. You took the words out of my mouth. Does she have like a friend that holds her accountable or anything?
She does. So that's now Ben's girlfriend.
Right.
The friend. Yeah.
So they ended up together.
Yes, they're in a relationship. And now like the plot line is
I want to look at the cast. I'm listening.
Ben has a full-on gambling addiction.
He should have wrote his essay about that.
Right. Well, it's new because his dad cut him off.
Oh, he's like a Nepo baby or something? Trust fund baby?
I don't know if it's like a lot of money, but I guess his dad was like, he used to beat him and like he's a bad guy, and I just think his dad's a dick and just cut him off. So now he's like, he stole his roommate's watch to like pay rent, and it's crazy.
Okay.
He's starting
1998.
He's starting to gamble, and like now I think they're on the outs, but
okay, just looking at this picture. So this is Felicity.
Yeah.
Best friend?
Yes.
Ben?
Yeah.
And then is that the
RA?
That's RA, and then that's the 12-year-old crush.
No, he was only in the 2 episodes.
Oh.
It was just like it
was a quick bit.
Yeah.
I thought it was like part of the story. Who's this girl?
Her roommate.
She's spunky.
So her roommate is like this rocker chick who's never in the dorm.
Like
she like
school.
She has this box that no one can touch. No one knows what's in it.
Still?
Yes.
You still never found
I don't know what's in the fucking box. And it's like decorated, and she'll like leave the room and be like, don't look in my box. And then just like walk out, and she's just so like spunky and weird.
What?
And there's one episode where her parents come to town, and Felicity kind of like walks in her room, and like her parents are there, and her roommate walks out of the closet, and she's in like all dapper clothes, like very like conservative. You could just tell she's just dressing up for her parents.
Sure.
And she like, the box is out, and the parents are like, what's that? And Feliz, like, she can't let her parents know that that's her box. So Felicity, she says like, oh, that's Felicity's box. You can't look in it. And they're like, okay. And then at the end of the episode, they all come back and they're like all in the dorm room. And the parents are like, so we looked in the box.
They didn't say what's in it?
They didn't say what's in it. And like Felicity doesn't even know what's in the box.
Oh, so she has to act like,
yeah, she was like,
for sure.
She was like, yeah, I'm sorry about that. And they're like, we don't need to talk about this. We don't need to tell anyone.
Oh, it's a vibrator.
Oh, probably.
That's probably what it is, huh?
Probably.
Like that just clicked. It's
For
probably like
some
vibrators.
reason, I want to say like they hinted that there might be pictures in there of something.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I made that up. But yeah, the whole fucking show.
It's
you
a
guys,
weird show.
if you've never seen but it's
I don't want to watch it.
it's incredible. Like
incredible.
It's so I'm so fucking hooked. What is it, like a 5.3?
No, 6.9.
Yeah, I love it.
That's pretty good.
I'm so hooked. It keeps me on my toes. You could like
You're not done?
You couldn't write this. How crazy it is.
I want to look up. Okay, so Megan is the roommate.
Look up if we ever find out if there's anything like what's in the box. Oh my God. Also, while you look that up,
it's never revealed and remains a mystery.
Are you serious?
While the show's creators and cast had ideas of what it might contain, it was never explicitly
so
shown.
Funny.
Theories. Various theories were floated by the cast and fans, including a confession to a murder, a finger, or even a key to the hatch in Lost.
So the writer of this show is the writer of Lost.
Oh, that's
He's
cool.
actually
Okay.
like J.J. Abrams, I think his name is.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
written so many good shows.
Have you watched Lost?
I watched like the first couple seasons.
Oh, you gotta watch Lost.
Yeah,
you gotta watch Lost. Yeah, there's no other theories. A finger is crazy,
but
I
like
think it's just
I wouldn't doubt
vibrators.
it with yeah, probably.
just based off what you said, the parent thing. Like we won't say anything. Like I feel like it was them being like, she's just a girl. Like,
maybe, but it was like you're quite the influence. Like we'd rather you not hang around our daughter.
Oh,
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe it was like ecstasy,
Drugs.
drugs,
I could see a finger.
little bags of coke.
Probably. Sorry,
All of
last
that.
point, but I have to say this. The end of pretty much every episode is, I'm not even exaggerating, Kristen, probably 4 to 5 minutes of slow-mo.
That is so long.
Of them, like, you know how like when you close out an episode of Full House, it's like everyone together and happy and putting dinner on the table.
Sure.
It's bits like that, but it's all slow-mo.
Slow-mo?
Yeah. Yes.
Like I'd get that for like a really pivotal moment in the show, but like
they're all just like, well, and that's the thing. A lot of the episodes are like lessons. So like the stalker lesson was her like finding her passion again, and she realized she wanted to potentially take art classes, and
okay,
they are like,
they're just trying to bring some like emotion to it.
they are.
like really like
Yes.
wrap you around.
I have to show you. I'm gonna play this for you. The title sequence.
Is it soundtrack? Is the soundtrack good since it's 1998?
No.
Dang.
Okay, so the opening thing of the show is just like photos of the cast like in New York. I'll just show you.
I would watch this and immediately be like, I don't think the show's gonna be my vibe, and turn it off. They're all really good looking.
Yeah.
Made on Canva.
Made on Canva. The fucking song, the way that has been stuck in my head for the past week.
They like forgot they needed a title song and they made it on spot.
Yeah.
What? Judging by all the things you just said me, this show has inspired Mean Girls. It has inspired Gossip Girl. It has inspired Legally Blonde, because it's all came before it. 98, right? Yeah, definitely before Gossip Girl, definitely before Mean Girls. Legally Blonde. What year do you think that was?
Say like 2000?
Say like 02?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. Definitely not 98 though. 01.
01. Yeah, I mean, it's an anomaly. Like everything comes from left field. Everything.
Weird show.
But still makes so much sense.
Like you're captivated.
I'm locked in.
I have a show that's kind of weird, but I like, hold on. It's like a similar vibe. It has an 8 out of 10. Wow. And it deserves it. Anybody out there, have you guys watched Dance Academy? Oh, it's so good. She goes away to like a dance boarding school.
Okay. You've showed this to me. I don't think I've ever watched an ep.
You will like it.
Okay.
Like, shake your hand right now.
You should watch. Okay, you watch Felicity.
I don't want to, please.
No, please watch it. Please watch
okay,
it.
I'll watch it if you watch this.
Okay.
I promise you'll like this. And then they had a spin-off movie, I believe, after the series. Did I watch this movie? I think I did. It's so good. There's like I'm pretty sure it's a dance high school. Let me double check the like synopsis. Hold on. Okay, it doesn't say technically right here, but I just remember it being like they're young and it's like a boarding school. It's not like a college situation.
Probably
like I think she's even a virgin.
Okay.
And it's like their final is like a solo in front of the dance board, and like they hurt their ankle before, and it's like the drama of that, but there's also so much of like coming of age drama.
Okay.
It's really good. I mean, 8 out of 10. That's pretty good for
great.
Like a drama series. 3 seasons. Very good. But like I can already tell it being like it's actually 2010. Why did I think it was earlier? But it still has that like nostalgic feel, you know?
Yeah. Is this ABC Family? It like sounds like
it's gotta be. It doesn't say, but you can watch it on Apple TV.
Okay.
I feel like it's from like the CW or like one of those
something
like old
that.
ones.
Yeah.
It's that kind of really dramatic.
Just like teen.
It's so
those
good.
Those shows are so good. Teen Wolf.
Oh, I love Teen Wolf. I love Dylan O'Brien too. Yeah. It's very like the same era of like Dawson's Creek.
Okay.
My mom will watch that a lot.
Secret.
You know the theme song of Dawson's Creek?
No.
I think that's it. Yeah, as if that was like an accurate.
Like maybe I do know it. I just get it.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want to wait.
Okay, yeah.
I just kind of like it.
I'm just gonna place it.
Yeah.
Dawson's Creek. I don't think I ever watched that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a good one too. God, that's such a good one.
Sorry guys, I got really passionate about that. But
yeah, no, we just looked down at the time. We've been talking about this for over 30 minutes.
Go watch it. It's actually so fucking good and crazy. I know it sounds like I probably spoiled a lot, but it's
still probably like nice to see fold out.
Oh yeah.
To see for yourself.
It's still quite shocking.
Yeah.
And fucking like I'd be laughing out loud.
It's like that?
Yeah.
Laughing out of like
the writing
ridiculousness,
is really
or you're like actually like, oh, that's a good one.
Both. Like a lot of the scenes are like, what the fuck? I can't believe this is happening.
Okay.
But then a lot of the lines are very witty, very quick comebacks under the breath.
Okay. I like that.
There's one episode where she's talking to her boss and he has this thick Spanish accent. And first of all, the episode is about him potentially being deported, and he asks her to marry him, and she says yes.
A teacher?
No, her boss.
Oh, they said a teacher.
No.
But
her
like
boss.
still,
right? And she says yes, but then
he's like, never mind, I'm good.
Yeah, like things work out where he has another plan. Anyway, they're having like a deep conversation, and then one of the coworkers like walks by. The conversation kind of ends, and the coworker is walking by behind him, and he kind of leans back and he like looks, and he looks at Felicity. He goes, "He's stealing." Out of no, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, like the time.
Yes. Hilarious.
That's actually like, he's stealing. Oh, I'm gonna watch this. You're actually kind of selling it.
It's so good.
God,
you guys.
that's so good.
I was dying.
Oh my God. You guys, we kind of want your help on how to surprise Alex's boyfriend with something. I got an email today asking if I wanted to go to the new Mission Impossible like red carpet world premiere, and like Tom Cruise will be there. And I'm always just ask Alex if like she wants to go to these things. Like I don't care either way, but right when I asked, she was like, wait.
I had my like hands over my face because I was like, I literally could not go because my boyfriend is the biggest Tom Cruise fan.
It's so weird, you guys.
Tom Cruise is like his man crush. The fact that Tom Cruise does all of his own like stunts and everything, he's just he's hooked on the series. He's watched every single one. Obviously, he's been so hyped that this is coming out. We actually saw a movie last night, and it was one of the trailers, and he was like, look.
Oh my God.
He's so
like so about him.
He's so about him, and this is something that he would literally like he would remember for the rest of his life. So I was like, oh my God, you have to take Z.
So I need to take him, but we want to figure out a cool way to tell him, because like if someone was taking me to see like my favorite person, like I mean, I'd be grateful either way, even if you just said, hey, we're doing this on this day, but
like making it a big thing.
Any opportunity for me to like surprise somebody, I like to do that. So we were thinking of like printing out the invite and like putting it in like a really cool envelope and having it be this like official thing he unravels. Or I was saying how we can like go thrift an old DVD what were those called? Box? A DVD case? Cover. Yeah, cover. DVD cover. Like slipping out the old label, whatever it was, and printing out a new one that is like the new cover of the new Mission Impossible coming out. And then Alex would be like, babe, like I got the new one like pirated before it comes out. Like we should watch it tonight. And then he goes to open it and the like invite's right there. And it's like, haha, just kidding. On this day,
that's actually to, like, really good.
Carpet. I think that's like the most interactive way to do it.
Yeah, because he pulled it, and like, when's the last time you held? Like, I would never hand him a DVD, so he'd be like, "What the fuck?
What? I need to open it up."
Yeah,
like,
and then he'd open it, and then obviously,
I think that could be cool.
I like that the best.
I like that the best too. But like,
if you guys can
think of any other, he doesn't listen or anything, so this is a safe space. But if you're somebody who is listening and you do know him, please don't say anything. Please, you know who you are, but. Yeah, we want to think of like a cool way to surprise him. We have a few weeks, so we have some time, and we're not going to do anything crazy that's going to need that much time or effort. But
we hire Tom Cruise.
That was number 3.
That was the idea.
Yeah, that was what we're going to see. But yeah, so that would be fun. We want it to be a cool surprise. Let us know if you have any ideas. But I was saying, I feel like I'm taking like my little cousin to like the Sonic premiere or something. Like he's gonna be like, I feel like I'm not even gonna talk to him. He's just gonna be like running around. Like
he's probably gonna talk your ear off about like all the facts. Like he knows everything about every stunt and like how he did it and like when he did it and like how he prepared for it. Like it's going
honestly
to be
I'll like that. Like like I live for facts like that when it comes
very
to
informative about the whole
just
shebang.
the whole franchise.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's going to be really fun. I just can't wait to surprise him.
Yeah.
It's like formal too, you guys.
It's a full, and like Tom Cruise is going to be there.
It's a full like.
My little heart. Oh my God.
Oh no, I'm going to just take pictures the whole time.
Yeah.
Or I'll just like FaceTime you or something. It's going to be so cute.
His jaw's going to be on the floor the whole time. Like that.
Oh my God. I love shit like this. Yeah. I'm like, my wheels are already turning.
Very cool. Very cool that you could take him. Back to the trailers that I saw last night for the movie. Every single trailer, there was probably like 5 or 6, was either a remake of a movie or a sequel to something.
I have felt that for like, I feel like damn near the past fucking decade, dude.
Yeah.
Like but it made me so awful.
It made me think that's probably, one of the 1,000 reasons why we all love Sinners so much is because it's so original. Like we've never gotten anything like it.
Yep.
So it was interesting.
Yeah, you guys, if you haven't seen Sinners yet,
go see it.
We're going to keep reminding you every goddamn week, if not everybody else in your life is reminding you too. It's just perfect. It's perfect incredible. On every level. We already ranted about it last week, but we really want to see it in 70 millimeter and IMAX like together. Like some places are offering just IMAX. Some people are offering just 70 millimeter, but there's an option to do both, which is like said to be the best of both worlds, I suppose. But it's selling out, which is so crazy.
It did its like normal run the first week that the movie's been out, and
April
then
28th, and it's still like top of the fucking charts.
Yep. And AMC just released, like they probably been getting so many requests to bring it back. They just released an extra week in May, where they were going to drop tickets for IMAX 70 millimeter, and I kid you not, we saw the post 4 hours later. The AMC website was crashed because there were so many people on it trying to book tickets.
I love it.
I love shit like that.
Sad we didn't get one.
Yeah.
But I'm like happy that this is a problem.
Right.
Like, what a cool problem to have. Like,
sold out. And then did you see, I had Z send you the post, the complex post that said, it completely like crashed the site. They sold out literally every time for a week within hours.
Yeah. It doesn't say how quick, but it said all showings of The Sinners return to IMAX 70mm have sold out in AMC's website. The demand for the screenings crashed the website. Oh, I love
That's so cool. When we were having trouble like putting the tickets in our cart, we called AMC, and the girl on the phone, I had just asked, like, are we able to purchase tickets over the phone? And she was like, no, we can't sell tickets over the phone. No, you can't buy tickets in person. And no, we don't know when the site's going to be back up. So that tells me that many people have called.
You in her voice too, she was like, no, like if she had said it 10,000 times that day.
Yep.
It just, we can't say it enough. It's wait, hold on, the top comment. About to be waiting outside of IMAX theaters like cornbread. LOL. If you've seen the movie, you get that reference. But it's just so good. And I was talking to Alex too. Well, originally I was talking to one of our friends who is an identical twin, and he was saying how much like this movie just like resonated in so many ways, like how without giving away enough, if you know kind of thing. And I was listening to a portion of Ryan Coogler did an interview on The Breakfast Club. I actually want to listen to the whole interview. I guess it's like an hour and a half thing they did. And I feel like those interviews are always really good. But he was talking about how they worked with like twin consultants and how much thought went into the dynamic that Michael B. Jordan had to adopt being his own twin, but also really being different characters, and how to like interact with yourself in the subconscious ways that twins have naturally too. And they really did work with twins to I said they as if I picture
me,
Jack and Smoke are two different people. Yes. I said they, like, anyway, they worked just so closely with real life twins. And Ryan Coogler was talking about how he grew up with a set of twins who they were saying how subconsciously they have found that there's this like discomfort that people feel if they are not sitting next to each other. So when they're in social settings, it's like a subconscious thing now. It's not like they're like, hey, come sit next to me, but they tend to sit near each other because they notice when they're apart, people feel really unsettled. And he was just breaking down more dynamics that like he kind of wanted and needed to dissect to be able to help Michael B. Jordan play both twins. And it was just so fascinating. So if any of you are twins, like I would be so curious to know how you feel about that. Like I was going to say, is that true? But like, obviously it is true, but like, does it translate amongst all twins? I don't know. Twins just fascinate me in general, like as is, but to hear that there was a coordinator, like,
well, it's crazy. Like that fact that you said, now that you say, like, I would have never thought that up, but now that you say it, I do. Being around the twins that we know, like if they're ever not standing apart, it does make me like, okay, wait, like I do have to clock something in my head when they're not standing together. But when they are standing together, it's like, okay, Ben, Dan. I do clock it. So it's so bizarre.
Weird. Twins are something else. Like on some like spiritual shit. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
I like, I can't even put it in words. And like,
I always wanted a twin.
I wanted a twin so bad.
You know, my grandpa's a twin.
Identical?
No, fraternal.
But like still super valid. I feel like as a fraternal twin, I say that as if I am one, but I'm assuming if you're one, it's probably so annoying when people are like, oh, you're not identical. Like,
not the same.
You're still a fucking twin. You're a twin. I don't mean that in any rude way, but identical is like Cheerios up. It's so crazy to like, what? Oh, that fucked me up a little bit maybe. Have you ever seen those like twin conventions?
Yes.
Guys, look up pictures of twin convention.
Should we go?
They'll never know.
I feel like we could.
I don't know.
No, we could pass as sisters.
I don't even think that.
We get that cousins. A lot.
I think it's just because like of our like dialect.
Yeah.
I don't think we look anything.
No, we don't.
We actually have opposite features on every part of our face.
Yeah, every fit. Yeah. Yeah. There's not one thing that's even remotely alike. We have the same freckle on our butt.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, though.
We can lead with our butts.
Okay. Twins.
Twin butt convention.
Should we start it?
Terrible joke. Maybe like
we
the
have
apples
nothing
of our
alike.
cheeks. Like we have the same
like cheeky smiles.
Yeah. Like this part.
I have a very
this is
scary.
Is this scary?
Yeah.
Take a picture.
Ew, this is terrifying.
Why is this scary? Oh my god! Wait, send this to me.
New contact photo.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You look like one of those like mouth things that you like you wind them
Like
and
the,
then they like
Muppet
chomp.
mouth, like, rah, rah,
yeah.
rah. That's not the first time I've been told that. Like not. It's really not.
No, not in like a.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
I give it same energy.
Like I could see your skeleton.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that a lot whenever I smile really big and I can see my gums. I'm like, I could see what my skeleton looks like.
Yeah.
If you ripped off my gums.
We'll put this on screen for those of you.
Okay, yeah.
Visual.
For you guys. So I saw this TikTok last night of this girl talking about how men like stern, like powerful, strict women that like kind of tell them what to do, because those are the men that are in touch with their primal side, where they are just like soldiers, so to speak, that are supposed to be given stuff to do.
They're like so far on the spectrum.
Sure. And they're in their primal energy. And how do I say this? Like if that is like who a man is to their core, like I said, someone who's supposed to like
take order
and that's it. Like just tell them what to do and they'll go do it and they'll do it great. That just shows that we're actually supposed to be a matriarchy, not a patriarchy.
Yes. I mean, yes, but all the toxic men will never let us get there.
No. I mean, yeah, it's out the window.
Wow, like, that's so fascinating.
I saw that and I was like, wait, I kind of love this. And it was just saying how like...
Well, I mean, yeah, like think about all the men who are not that way and who, I mean, are power hungry and take that role on, and how because of that, like it almost is seen as a negative for men to be so in touch with the matriarchy side of themselves. Yep. That like that's the negative.
Yep. But the patriarchy hurts them just as much as it fucking hurts us sometimes.
Right.
Like that's why we're supposed to be a matriarchy.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
It made me spin a little bit.
Oh, that's frustrating. It really is. Cause like, duh, of course we are.
The creator that posted the video, her handle is everything and more with 2 E's.
At the end.
Sorry, wait. Everything and with 2 D's, more with 2 E's.
Okay. Everything and more.
Yeah, she goes into like her personal explanation too, and like how her mom has kind of put that on her for a long time, saying how like soft women that are in their feminine tend to like more naturally command the room and command just the household, and when you're actually in your femininity, it's like just like a lot more natural.
Yeah. When she said that, it made me think like it is more effortless for them, and the fact that like men have to constantly fight for the power.
Yeah.
Like going
So
back to the
natural.
point where you said like it's primal, like maybe it's a reason, there's a reason why you can't fight for the power that you want to hold
So bad, because it's not where you're supposed to be, and that's not in an
Exactly.
ego way.
No,
It's in just like
it's a like
placement way.
yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
But like if we ever tried to tell
Fuck
a man that, they'd be like, what do you think I need to be? You're trying to put me down. It's like, no, hold on. It's like, let's try and take ego out of this.
Yeah.
But she was also saying like, this could be the reason why some men, or a lot of men, get frustrated when we try to like hold them accountable to things that are against the patriarchy, because they're like confused why it's kind of resonating, but they're like resisting with this like
this
natural.
isn't how it's supposed to be.
Exactly. But
then why is it natural for you?
Why is it natural for you? And then like, you know, all these other men are like, oh, you're a fucking simp to their homies. And it's like,
right.
It's actually, those are probably like the healthiest relationships. The ones where they're a quote simp to their girl or whatever. And the comments are even like, yeah, the manliest man worships his women and the most successful men worship their women. And again, like this is not like an ego thing. I just think it's the one of the right dynamics.
Yeah.
One of many dynamics that I think can work with humans.
How the world would be if it was run by women.
Super fun.
Oh, so safe.
It would be so safe. Yeah.
Safe, fun. I was telling Kristen the other day I was on a little stroll. And I walk by these.
God.
Ugh. No, it makes my skin crawl. I walk by these two grown men and one of them like beaming smiled at me and I made eye contact. And my thing is like, I always want them to know that I'm aware of their presence.
See you.
Yes, I see you. I know you're there. So I did the little like half smirk back. And the other guy kind of like stepped forward a little bit and he goes, yeah, we like them innocent.
Guys.
And I took out my single little ear pod and just kind of like, I kept walking, but I kind of, you know, made me like more spatially aware of whatever was going around because they were on both sides of the sidewalk. So I was walking in between them and he said it again. And I was like, it made my stomach turn.
When she told me that earlier, I was actually fucking speechless.
We like them innocent.
What were you even trying to accomplish saying that? What do you think? Where do you think that put you? Like,
I want to say it's like a scare tactic. Like he's trying to assert dominance. He's trying to make himself seem powerful.
Yeah, like to his homie or something.
Yeah. Like it probably had nothing to do with me. It was like a, look.
Yeah.
To his friend.
Yeah.
It was fucking weird. Men are fucking gross. Women be careful.
Yeah. To your point, like for his boy kind of thing, I feel like a lot of male behavior is performative to other men. Like it's, yeah. Cause I've always, even I remember since I was a fucking kid, like the first time you get catcalled when you're sadly a young fucking girl, I've always remembered being like, do they think I'm just going to be like, oh my God, that so worked. Like, love you. Right. And it's like, no, that's not why they're doing it. They're doing it to be like, like tap their homie and be like, watch this. Yeah. Or have a laugh.
Like, look what I can conquer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look what energy I can control right now.
Yes.
Look what reaction I can get. Yeah. Yeah. But like so performative.
So performative. Yeah, it was fucking sick.
On that same primal note, there was another TikTok I saw the other day. I just tried to find it and I can't find it. Otherwise, I totally shout out the creator. But a little more lighthearted, but still the same. She was saying how primal it is, like women wanting to go to farmers markets and thrift stores and shops and whatnot. We're foraging.
Yeah.
We're literally foraging for our homes.
Right.
And like like even like Home Goods, TJ Maxx, like I was texting Lily literally yesterday and I was, oh, what are you doing? She's like, I'm just walking around Home Goods for some dopamine.
So fun.
Smelling candles, like looking at little deals.
It's like
we forage.
It's like going to your neighbor's hut and seeing like, hey, I have this bunch of lavender. Do you want to trade it for your rosemary?
Yeah.
Like that's what we're doing.
And we're like on a primal level, we're, you know, it's the same thing as going into the forest and picking your berries and like picking up different seeds to bring back to your little farm to plant. And like we're just foraging. And it's just, I'm on that side of TikTok a lot where like a lot of people bring life back to like primal terms or like put it into the terms of like we're all just little forest fairies, which I really do believe we are.
Yeah.
And I wanted to bring this up to say like if you're ever confused on like what you need to do in a situation, like 9 times out of 10 I really do ask myself like, or I simplify it in my head to like what I would be doing on a primal level.
I like that.
You know, like because we'll overcomplicate things so much with like the modern lens, which, you know, is still valuable. You don't want to completely detach from modern society and like go into spiritual psychosis necessarily, but like, I don't know. I'll overcomplicate the modern world sometimes, and I'm like, well, hold on, what am I here for?
Right. Do you have an example of like when you've done that?
Oh my God, I feel like I do that all the fucking time. Even just like when and you see me do this a lot, like when I beat myself up for my level of fatigue, when it's on paper, it's over something small, but like I think about how, you know, even after sharing a lot online, or like if we have like a really vulnerable like episode or something, yeah, I'll feel it, because like as much as I do love what I do, it's fucking crazy that society's even got to this level to have social media, because like we are just not supposed to be able to interact with this many people.
Yeah.
And
I think about that a lot.
Yeah. We are not supposed to even see our reflection as much as we do in cameras and in front screens and lives and filming. Like editing this back and seeing we see ourselves too much. We talk to too many fucking people. We are not made for this level. Not that we're not capable of it, because obviously we've gotten here, but I say that because when I'm like really overwhelmed by it and I like beat myself up for being, you're overwhelmed for talking on a podcast for 2 hours. It's like, well, hold on.
Yeah, you're not built. We're not built for this.
Supposed to be sharing this much.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That's one that just kind of like popped in my head because we're doing it right now.
I like that a lot though, because like, I mean, you guys know, and like I talk about this all the time, how low of a threshold I have for my social battery. Like, I'm just one of those who maybe it hits me a little harder talking to too many people, and like I get overstimulated. Yeah. It's because we're not supposed to be this stimulated all the fucking time.
We're not supposed to know this much. We're not supposed to be able to tap our story and see what Justin Bieber is doing right now. Right. We're not supposed to tap our story and even see what Leanne is doing right now, because she's across the country.
Right.
Like, we're really supposed to know what our village is doing, and that's about it.
Yeah. I think about like our parents' generation a lot, and how they would have to like pick up the phone, and even hate to bring it back, but even in Felicity, like they'll no, but like it's 1998, and they're going to class and they're saying bye, and she's like, okay, I'll call you tomorrow. Like, I'm not going to see what you're doing later tonight on Instagram. Yep. I'm not going to know what you ate for dinner because you posted it. I'm not going to know everything about you. And I don't have like the expectation to. So I'll call you tomorrow. I'll see what you're doing then.
Yeah.
It's so interesting.
And people were more stuck to their word then, because you had to be.
Right.
I feel like you didn't really cancel as much either, because it was like, oh, I'll pull up at 8 to pick you up to go to the movies.
And if you didn't show, like something was wrong.
Something was wrong. Exactly. It wasn't just like
they're flaked.
Yeah. I mean, sure, of course that still happened, but like it wasn't as common. Like, I even feel like
you can't shoot the last minute text.
Much more now. Yeah, exactly. And like, just there's so many layers that go in, subconscious layers. If you really like boil it down into what we do socially every day, even like we've all done it, when you cancel a plan, right? But then you end up like going to Chipotle or to get ice cream or something with your roommate. So it's someone you already live with, but you feel bad posting that ice cream on your story,
you don't want them to think you just like
with somebody.
We're out.
Right. Yep. But like, in your defense, you were just with somebody you already live with. You didn't actually make new plans. It was just a convenient plan that was with someone that was already at your fingertips. Like,
yep.
There's so many of those little built-in things we have now that like, no shit, we're the most anxious generation. We're like, cognitively speaking, we're operating on fucking 10, when like we really are only supposed to channel that when we're in fight or flight. And that's why we all are in fight or flight, because we're not supposed to be
at all times
operating this much.
Makes me want to delete social media.
It makes me want to just fall. Like the older I get, the more I understand my dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
He fell off the grid and he lives in Alaska. He went back. He went back to Alaska. No. Yeah. He's back. He was in the Bay for a little bit because he was that injury I told you guys about. But yeah, he's like, fuck this. He's back in Alaska. Like,
not his pace.
And I get it.
Yeah. Wow. Society makes it so like you have to. It is one or the other. You have to live on a remote island in Alaska where you hunt and fish your own food, right. Or you are in society. Yeah. And there's no in between.
Not easily. No,
not easily.
Like even seeing, I won't speak too much on it because I don't know a lot about it, but I did see all like the power outages in Portugal. Oh. I believe it was. Yeah. In Spain and Portugal.
Okay.
Again, I still don't know exactly what happened, so I won't speak too much on it. But I saw a lot of videos of people in the parks and out of the house that day because literally the grid was full. Like there was no option to do anything. Nobody was working. Like nothing. Right. You couldn't even charge your phone. Like nothing was. The power was completely out. Nothing was on. And the comments were like I'm in Portugal and like I loved today so much.
Wow.
And all these people like really enjoying the like simple day they had.
Yeah.
I'm sure a majority of those comments were just because they got off school or they got off work and it was like they were playing hooky, whatever.
And they knew it was going to be back on eventually.
Of course. Right. But we enjoy it for a reason.
It's like during COVID when everyone was like at parks and outside because you couldn't go to restaurants or like spend money or socialize in any form and no one was going to work. So there was no traffic and like quality of life actually increased because of it.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah. That one that was definitely a little more case by case scenario.
Oh yeah.
Depending on
people had very different experiences during COVID.
Different COVIDs, right? But exactly.
I think said. Yeah, as a whole society just stepped out a bit more.
People were exploring crafts and hobbies that they never had the time or the brain power to do before because they just were stuck with their thoughts, and people started businesses that they never would have started if life didn't slow down, for better or for worse, not discrediting any of the fucking horrible parts of COVID and whatnot, but yeah, like we're especially America, we're so just like work, and we're not like,
what happens if we don't have to go to work every day?
We're not made for this. Like this isn't what our little brains and meat sacks are for. Like, I don't know. It takes a village. I just want to live in a village, and then when and if I have kids, like my surrounding neighbors and stuff help me raise the kid. Like that's what we're here for. And like, I don't know, like I feel like single moms get shit for like wanting nannies and stuff, and it's like, no, like we're made to be communal. Like we're supposed to have people help us out, and like that's one small example. And don't get me wrong, there's definitely those moms out here that are just trying to put their kid on the nanny and not even be a present mom. Like that's different. But like the ones that just like want help,
an extra hand.
Like, you deserve it. Like this is how I spiral every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
A lot of the times that's how I protect myself though. Sometimes I just don't let myself get there, and it's probably a bit naive, but I keep myself in my little bubble to keep me safe. And I'm like, I can't spiral because it will take me down, and I will move into the middle of nowhere and I'll live that life. But the grass is always greener. And like, I'll be like, I need to go walk around Manhattan and buy a cute little coffee.
An $8 coffee.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. No, I don't know. I allow myself to spiral because I think I will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll.
Like that'll be
that's how I'll end up. Not like middle of nowhere, not some Alaska shit. Like I don't think I'd get to the level of my dad, but like,
yeah,
I'll definitely get out of the city, somewhere way more chill, probably like a compound with my sister.
Yeah.
And just like something like
relaxed.
That. Just more relaxed and smaller.
Yeah.
Is more what I want. Like I love a city, and like I'll always visit a city. Like it's always in me, but like I want to go back to
community part of it.
Community.
Yeah. Especially with children.
Yeah.
I totally get that. Mm-hmm. Good thing we don't have kids, right?
Yeah, good thing. I go to the dog park. That's like my little community for my baby.
It is.
And I meet people. We should build a city.
Okay.
What would we call it? Alex in Kristenville.
City town.
Ooh, I like that.
City Townville.
That's actually really cool.
Fire.
That'd be like Captain Underpants. Yeah. That'd be the name of the city.
In City Townville on a Monday morning.
No taxes.
None.
But give me all your money. Everybody has to pay me all their money.
I'm mayor. I am king of City Townville, and everyone owes me money.
Everyone has to bow down to me when they cross my house.
Yeah, we'd have town halls where everyone just sits around and tells me how pretty I am.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
And then also everybody has to go to therapy.
Yeah.
You can't
Required.
even live there.
All together.
We have to have a city group therapy. Oof. Too much.
And like free vending machines. So if like you're hungry or you want a bev.
But it's like if you take something, you have to leave something.
Love that. Trading system.
Yeah.
Great.
It's like those little libraries that they have in, like, all around LA.
Never books in them because everyone just steals them.
Books. There's books. They're not good. They're like
everyone leaves the shit books.
Everyone leaves the shit book. But like still. One
book's
man's
a
trash,
buck.
another man's treasure. Yeah, you're not allowed to.
No flat tiring.
That's you actually we have a what is it? A guillotine.
A guillotine for people who flat tire
somebody. And then also you can't throw, so you can throw away trash, but your trash bin is only like a 12 by 12 by 12 box, and your trash only comes once a month. So you need to figure out how to have as little waste as possible, and you can only fill up that box in a month. So I don't know if you got to eat trash or what, but you got to figure it out. And then if say you want to get rid of anything in your house, like, oh, I don't want this chair anymore.
Yeah.
Because the leg's broken, you have to repair the leg, and we have estate sales every Sunday, and everybody brings the stuff they want to get rid of. Oh. And you trade.
But you have to
repair it.
It has to be in working condition.
Yeah, you have to repair it or repaint it or whatever it is.
Wow, I love that. I think we should start it. Any investors out there?
How do you even start a town?
You know, they're starting a town like right outside of Vallejo. I don't know what it's called. It's called something. They're opening it up. New community.
How do you start a town?
Yeah, I don't know. But it's like to expand housing for the tech boom, like all the people in the tech industry. Let me find the name of it. Okay, so it's in the proposition phase right now, but I think there's like it's backed by let me just read this. Sorry. It's a new town. It's right outside of Vallejo. It's being discussed and proposed. It's a new city in Solano County called California Forever.
Wait, fire. Wait, I'm going there.
It's a large-scale development backed by tech billionaires aiming to build a new city from scratch. It's right near the Travis Air Force Base. The project has sparked considerable controversy and debate. I think a lot of people, like my mom has talked about it on the Vallejo next door, how like everyone's pissed because
they're just gonna gentrify the fuck out of Vallejo. Yeah. And then where's everybody gonna go?
But yeah, California Forever. So it's backed by Silicon Valley. Like they're like, we need people we need to put people. Yeah. And they found that, that big open area.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Crazy, huh? California Forever.
Yeah, that's who thought of that?
One of the
intern.
One of the bigger investors, tech guy, his nephew or something. Yeah. His son. He was talking about
I want to be called California Forever. Yeah. Like what?
Yes. Isn't that crazy?
We'll see.
Well, okay, so City Townville.
See, and we wouldn't gentrify Vallejo.
Fuck no.
They can join, but they have to remember they have to give me all their money and tell Alex she's pretty.
Yeah. And everyone in Vallejo gives everyone flat tires, so
well then they're out. The guillotine. Remember?
But it's like one of those fake guillotines, like the finger.
It like squeaks when it hits your neck and everybody laughs at you. It's just a humiliation ritual. Then you'll never do it again because then you have to squeak the guillotine again. Oh my god. Ketchup on their neck. Just like the face. How have we managed, this episode's all over the place, if you're even still listening. How have we managed to hit the patriarchy, the matriarchy, but then we're also
New town.
We really
hit all the marks.
Just trying to think if there's anything else. You can't live there unless you watch Sinners.
every night.
We watch Sinners every Sunday as a city.
That's nice.
There's only one channel. Everybody, this sounds super scary. One channel, and it's Sinners, 7 p.m.
on loop
every Sunday. The rest of the time is
normal.
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Yeah,
sure.
I'm thinking what I would. So everybody gives me their money.
Okay. Or yeah.
And then I'm gonna hide it around the city, and you have to go find your money.
Fun scavenger hunt every Saturday. Your own money is your income. So like,
yeah, like whatever you find.
Yeah.
That's so fun. No.
Yeah. You'd have so many lawsuits.
I wouldn't.
No, you can have a normal job.
I wouldn't take anybody's money.
We take a little bit of money.
Well,
you give back to the community, which is us.
Every single like dime we take, like say like the tax percentage for our city is 1%. That'd be great.
Yeah.
But like, let's make it that.
Yeah.
1%.
Perfect. We make the rules.
What does that do to the economy? Couldn't tell you. 1%. But then, and this is how it should frickin' be.
Yeah.
Me for president. Watch this. Every single like purchase you and I make, big or small, is publicized, and people have to see that we also pay that 1%. That we're not getting away with paying nothing just because we're the frickin' owners.
Yeah.
That's how it should frickin' be.
Amen. Healthcare for all.
I'll do it. I'll be the doctor.
No, I don't know. Thanks.
You wouldn't trust me to be your doctor?
No.
Why?
Because you're not a practice professional.
Well, by then I would be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This isn't happen overnight. Like, Rome wasn't built overnight.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Oh, that's what it is. Rome wasn't built in a day. That's it.
Yeah, that's the one. Current you? No, you can't be my doctor. But if you went to medical school.
I would go to medical school,
okay,
right?
Perfect.
And then clone myself.
Yeah, that would actually be nice.
And then all the doctors would look like me.
You should. If you go to acupuncture school, would you do my acupuncture for free?
No.
Are you serious?
Well, listen, because I was talking to my acupuncturist, and I don't know how it got brought up, but like, listen, all seriousness, she was like, a big thing is a lot of people, a lot of your friends are going to think they get their shit for free. You could give it discounted, but don't ever give your service for free.
Yeah, no,
so I would do it discounted.
I'm behind that.
Yeah. It's the same way, like, I don't know, even if I went to like cosmetology school, esthetician, whatever, like you do things discounted.
Yeah, I get that. I do.
In the beginning, I would do it for free though when I'm like not
practicing.
a legit. Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you practice.
Because like there's no harm in that. I'm not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
In the side of your neck. Blood.
Catch up.
Guillotine.
All right, guys, we should go.
I can always tell when it's time to go. You look at me different. Look at it. She's done too. Like, I just realized when she got up, I was sitting on her tail the whole time.
Oh, she probably loved it.
I'm actually going to make a blueprint.
Spreadsheet.
I don't know. What do you do when city planning? Isn't it like a blueprint?
Yeah, probably. Like a floor plan?
A blueprint.
Would you guys
like
come?
City plan. City planning. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
tonight.
I actually once dated a guy who was like going to school for...
I didn't know he was doing that.
Yeah, he was going... Actually, two guys. Okay, so one of the guys was going to school for like city planning and like all the logistics that go into like where streets go and like shit like that.
You'd be good at that.
Yeah, I would. Very good.
You'd be really good at that.
I also dated a guy who did he was an engineer for all of like the pipeline planning of cities.
Where was I?
And remember? And he actually set up he did all the engineering for the Kylie's building. Kardashian.
Oh, like Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
Kylie
Kardashian. Sorry, that was so disrespectful.
Oh, that was a bad mistake.
Whatever.
Carly.
Yeah.
I said Carly.
Carly Kardashian. The long lost sister. The black sheep.
Carly with a C.
Chris was like, fuck you. You gonna see me.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm dying.
God, my vision goes out when I laugh too hard sometimes. My eyes just close.
That's cool though. Yeah, he did all of the he like plans where He was super weird.
Yeah, he was fine in the beginning.
When I first asked him like about his work, he was like, well, I tell people I plan poop. So that was his like line.
That would have got me. I would have been like, hot.
That was his like line, his like funny thing he said about his work.
Okay. So the pipes were for sewage?
Sewage, yeah.
Oh.
Sewage planning or something like that.
Oof.
He was a civil engineer. That was his title.
Well, we'll hit him up for our city.
No shot.
No, we don't even have sewage pipes. You poop in your yard and you plant a tree.
Every time you
poop. Heck of trees.
Yeah. Your trees would be so big.
I would have the most flourishing garden ever. Thank you.
Wow. Okay, we really gotta go.
I like this. Good exercise.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody.
Plan your own city.
Plan your own city. For Patreon. I don't even know, man.
Did you ever date a poop planner?
Yeah. What are some weird professions that you dated?
Yeah, I like that.
What would your 2 top laws be in your hypothetical city?
Love that. Patreon, and for people on YouTube, like, please comment these. Oh yeah, so intriguing. Also, craziest cat call.
Okay, in my head it went. It's like Vixen.
Wait, that would work on me.
Vixen,
though.
come here. Like, I get it. Cat call.
Yeah,
craziest cat call that you've got from somebody. Ugh, I actually don't even know if I want to read those.
Yeah,
but like, we'll read them.
Let's relate.
Yeah. No, they're gonna be a universal experience. Sadly enough. Yeah, we'll do that for Patreon, and then that's all I have to say about that. That'll be on Friday. Otherwise, we'll talk to you on Monday. Monday will be the general advice column that you guys wrote in about. We just wanted to give you guys ample amount of time, and we recorded this sooner. So, yeah, there's that. And then
if you are watching on YouTube, again,
just flatlined.
Comment below. Make sure you're subscribed. We're actually almost at 30K.
I'm so over even asking.
I think we've
been saying
29.8. I want to say
that we've
been at that for like 3 years.
Like the start of the season. Yeah. I think I remember us being like, let's get to 30K. Like
March. Yeah. 2 months. We'll get there.
Guys,
subscribe.
Please subscribe.
And thumbs up. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, you can comment on Spotify, but
not on Apple Podcasts. Yeah. You can rate and review us.
And review us. That helps us out a ton. All right. Please have a good week.
Have a good week. Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. All 3 of those.
What's happening? Am I okay?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. That Chipotle was kind of funky.
All right. Love you guys. Love you. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Oh, what if it's this? We will not have these in our city.